Welcome to Guided Meditation and Mindful Movement. This is Leo Bray for Kristen Olson's Urban Yoga Center. Visit us on the web at urbanyoga.org or on Facebook at Kristen Olson's Urban Yoga Center to stop by the tip jar, make a donation, to check out the schedule, see what's going on these days, changes each month. We'll start out today lying down with the guided meditation. Lie down any way that's comfortable for you. It doesn't have to be just how I'm lying down. Feel free to reposition yourself at any time. If you like, close your eyes and bring your attention to your breath. And just focusing on your breath invites it to slow down and get deeper. We don't direct the breath, just make room for this to happen. And usually somewhere at the start of class, I'll direct you to scan your body. Today we'll do it a little more deliberately, bit by bit, and often in the general direction of saying body scan, I'll say scan your body head to toe. So today we'll start with the toes, and we'll work our way very gradually up. So thinking about the toes, focusing on your toes, and if that involves wiggling them or pressing them to the floor if your feet are planted, focus on them in whatever way is right for you. So maybe it's more about the thought, maybe it's about some movement, some change in position, some pressure. You're welcome even to move around, to bring your hands to your feet, touch your toes. Lots of different ways we can do this. So whatever's right for you. Maybe you feel more like lying still, or maybe you feel more like exploring with your hands. Moving up the toes into the balls of the feet, the instep, the high top part of your foot, your arches, your heels, your ankles, moving up to your calves, your shins, your knees, the fronts, the sides, the backs of the knees. Funny and complicated things, our knees. Hard working. Lower thighs, middle thighs, the front, the quadriceps, the insides, the outsides, the backs, the hamstrings, the upper thighs back, sides, front, your hip sockets, your lower belly, pelvis, outer hips, your buttocks, one of the anchoring points on the ground. Checking in with your lower back, your abdomen, your navel, working up by your solar plexus, the bottom of the rib cage, front, sides, back, sacrum, another big anchoring point, another chakra. Middle parts of the rib cage, the upper part into your chest, your sternum, shoulder blades, armpits, shoulders, back and tops and front of the shoulders, down the sides to the upper arms, to your elbows, your forearms, your wrists, the heels of your hands, the backs of your hands, the base of your thumb, the bases of each finger, up the fingers, through the knuckles, up to the fingerprints, fingernails, fingertips. Your throat, your neck, the front and sides and back of your neck, where your neck connects to the base of your skull, where your trapezius muscles attach, your ears, lower jaw, upper jaw, cheeks, nose, eyes, temples, forehead, back of your head, top of your head, and the crown of your head. Scanning back down through the body now, from the top to the bottom, not resetting the whole list again, but just recalling as you went and checked in with each part, if there was anything troubling you noticed, any stiffness or soreness, other sensitivity or issues. Noting these things now can help us each find the practice that is best for us, remembering that we can skip or modify any part of practice to accommodate our bodies. Let's take 3 deep, clearing breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth with a sigh. Let's start to move around little by little, as if coming out of Shavasana at the end of practice, starting with small movements, gradually working up to bigger and bigger movements. Whatever movements you like, I'm deliberately not being so specific here. See what movements your body wants. Oh, maybe your body wants to yawn. Oh, mine just did. Yawning is just another way of breathing. No need to suppress the yawns or coughs or anything that comes up during practice. Let's hug our knees to our chest and rock and roll, massaging your back against the floor. Inhale, reach your arms and legs all the way out. And as you exhale, curl up in a ball again. And take a few more nice, luxurious breaths. Long, but easy stretches here. And a suggestion to take it or leave it as you like, maybe try practicing with your eyes closed as much as it's comfortable for you. It's a way to reduce distractions and focus a little more on your body. So take it or leave it. If you'd rather keep your eyes open, that's totally fine. I find it helps me focus inward more when I can do it. When I'm a student in someone else's class, sometimes I keep my eyes closed through the whole thing. Now let's take energizing twists. Plant your right foot, cross your left ankle above your right knee. Reach your arms out to the sides with your palms facing up. Let your legs fall to the right and turn your head to the left. Letting your breath wring you out, not pushing the legs down, letting them hang, and just see where they're going to go. Slowly come back up to center. Cross your legs the other way. And when you're ready, start to twist the other way. And gently come up through center, uncross your legs, and we'll start to sit up. You can hold your legs with your hands and rock front to back, or tip onto one side, press your hands to the floor, and let your arms do more of the work. Get comfortable sitting or kneeling. Rest your arms loose by your sides. Raise your right shoulder towards your ear. Slide it back and let it down. And then your left shoulder up and back and down. Let your chin come down towards your chest. Start to move your head very slowly in easy circles, rolling your ear towards your shoulder, tipping your head back, over to the other shoulder, and back down through center. If you should find any tight spots, of course, you can pause making circles to explore going back and forth over the tight spots. It can be an interesting challenge to go as slowly as possible, or even to just go slower than what you're already. These are relative terms, right? Slow, slowly. Change the direction of your circles. When you finish the next circle, lift your chin to face forward. Rest your hands on your knees or thighs. Inhale, bring your heart forward, let your head tip back. Exhale, draw your heart back, let your head tip forward. Following your own breath for a few more rounds like that. See if you can use the whole inhale each time you come forward. Use the whole exhale to bring your heart back. And after the next exhale, sit up nice and tall without being rigid or stiff. Just feel both the contact of your ground with the seat and the length of your spine. Picture the top of your head, the crown of your head reaching up towards the ceiling. Reach your arms out to the sides, just resting your fingertips on the floor, arms nice and long. Inhale, raise your right arm up alongside your head. As you exhale, reach to the left, lean into your left hand. Feel the lengthening from your right hip up through your right fingertips. Let your head be wherever your neck feels comfortable. Breathing length into your right side. On the next inhale, bring yourself upright. Pardon me. As you exhale, come into a twist with your right hand on the floor behind you, your left hand on your right leg. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, maybe twist some more. Working our way up from the waist, up the spine. Asking on each exhale if there's further to go, if that feels like a good idea. Working through the lower rib cage, into the upper, maybe the shoulder goes back some more, maybe your head turns some more, remembering the neck is the top of the spine. Sometimes we talk about neck and spine like they're separate. Let your twist unwind, arms extended out to the sides again. Fingertips on the floor. Inhale, lift your left arm up alongside your head. As you exhale, reach to the right and lean into your right hand. Breathe that length into your left side. Inhale to come upright. Exhale, come into your other twist. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, twist some more. How much feels sufficient for this side? And let your twist unwind, come through center. Lift one leg, I'm just taking the one in front. If you're kneeling, shift to some kind of cross-legged seat. Let the leg and the foot be passive. So lifting the leg with the arm on the same side, take your opposite hand and interlace your fingers between your toes. Letting the hands and arms do the work. Really slowly roll your foot in circles. Move that ankle around. Letting one body part support another has a different effect than just moving the one. You could just lift your leg using your leg and roll your foot in circles using your foot. But this has a different kind of opening effect here. Again, sometimes the challenge is the slowness. Sometimes the challenge is willing one part to be passive and enjoy the support of the other part. Change the direction. And then release your toes. Use both hands and both arms to support the weight of your whole leg. Feel your femur hang in your hip sockets. And exploring that hip joint, rock your leg in circular movements. Again, nice and slowly, not forcing anything, just seeing how much room there is to move. And maybe gently with the repetition, finding a little more room. Can you slow it down? Is your leg really passive? Are your arms doing all the work? Let's change direction. And take your time to let that leg down. Shift around to lift the other leg. Let it go limp. Interlace opposite fingers and toes. Very slowly move your foot in circles. Explore opening your ankle. Change direction. Release your toes. Using both arms and both hands, support the weight of leg. Feel femur hang, loosen the hip socket. Nice and slowly start to make those bigger circles, exploring your hip joints. change direction. Put that leg gently down. Reground, get comfortable again. Rest your hands on the floor in front of you and just walk them forward as far as you want. It doesn't have to be as far as you can, but maybe that's as far as you want. Maybe you want to go as far as you want. Allow your neck to relax, your head to just hang. Breathe into your back or picture sending your breath to wherever you feel any tightness, resistance, or other discomfort. Walk your hands over to the left, letting your head track with your arms, but the neck stay passive. Walk your hands slowly through center and over to the right. Again, just letting your shoulders carry that passive neck over to the other side. Walk your hands back to center line. And then back in. Foot your legs, lifting your torso, lifting your head. Resting your hands on your legs as you like. It's taking a few noticing breaths. Taking in what feels different from the start of practice. Taking in the rising of each inhale and the grounding down of each exhale. Even as we rise, we're grounded. Even as we ground, we're nice and tall. And shifting, well, I'm shifting sideways on your mat. On my mat, I should say. Extend the legs forward and flex the feet back. You don't have to rotate to keep your feet on the mat, but it's what we often do. Legs extended forward, feet flexed back. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, fold down over your legs. Let your knees bend as needed. As much as they want to, if they want to. On each inhale, think of coming forward a bit more. On each exhale, think of lowering down a bit. Maybe they're just thoughts. Maybe there's some small changes in position and or sensation. Maybe some of these exhales bring a bit more release in the back, particularly the lower back, but maybe somewhere else. Inhaling, walk your hands up the front of your legs and sit yourself up. Bring the soles of your feet together with your knees sticking out, leaving a big space between your heels and your pelvis. Reach over your ankles or under your ankles. Walk your hands forward along the mat. Letting your neck fully relax. Breathing into any tight places that remain. And if you don't detect any tight spots, congratulations, you can just breathe. Focusing on lengthening forward or focusing on the grounding contact. Letting your hands and arms go passive or Remain active, keep traction forward. Inhale and walk your hands slowly back. Take your time to lift your torso. Eventually sitting up nice and tall again. Use your arms to nudge your knees towards each other. Rest your feet on the mat. Bring your hands behind you. Lean into your hands. Wiggle your feet out by the edges of your mat. Let your knees go down to the right. Turn your head to the left. Come through center. Knees to the left, head to the right. Just continue exploring that a few more times at your own pace. You can pause anywhere you like. That feels nice. Sometimes a deep breath or two can be revealing. Just pausing in one position. And when you're ready, come back to center. Bring your feet about hip width apart. Scoot towards your heels and lower down gently onto your back. If you like, place a block between your knees on the middle position. Press into your feet and inhale to lift your hips up into bridge pose. If you want a deeper heart opener, you can clasp your hands under you, reach your knuckles towards your heels, and wiggle your shoulder blades towards your spine. If you're taking that bind, unclasp your hands. Exhale slowly, let your hips come down. Float up and down at your own pace, exploring bridge in as easy or challenging way as you like. And then make your way to a supported bridge, pausing with your hips lifted, placing a block or other prop at your sacrum, lowering gently down onto that support, letting the support do the work. On an inhale, press into your feet and lift your hips. Slide the prop up from underneath. As you exhale, slowly lower down. Take a nice pause, regrounding at your sacrum. Move those props out of the way. Draw your knees towards your chest and hug them, and rock and roll, massaging your back against the ground. And let's take the simplest, gentlest kind of twist here. Reach your arms to the sides, palms facing up. The closer your knees are to your chest, the deeper the twist can feel. So you decide how that's going to be. Let your legs go to the right, turn your head to the left. Let your shoulders stay grounded and let your breath bring you out. Take your time to bring your head and knees back through center and let the movement just continue to carry you into the opposite twist. Bring everything back up to center and take your time making your way to a resting pose of your choice. Any pose at all. You could choose something to focus on, or choose to allow yourself to skip that. And just breathe. Give yourself some even deeper breaths. Start to move around gently and slowly in whatever ways you're called to. Letting your movements go bigger. Taking your time. When you're ready to gently sit up. And bringing your hands to your heart. Thank you for sharing practice together. The light within me sees and honors that same light within you. Namaste.